Hey you guys, thank you for tuning in to today's video. I hope that you're doing well. Don't mind me just casually trying to tweeze my eyebrows here before we get started. Today I'm going to be doing a smoky type of look. It's a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm normally into neutrals or bright, sparkly, glittery type of looks, but I'm getting into the Halloween spirit, kind of playing around, seeing what I might want to do for my Halloween look this year. So I'm channeling my inner goth, I guess you could say. And we're just going to see how it goes. I'm using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Orgy Neutral Palette again today. I know I've been using that a lot lately, but it's a very versatile palette, and I've been excited to create all different types of looks with it, so you're gonna see a few more as time does go on, so look forward to that. I'm going to start out doing my eyebrows first. Today I'm using the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I do like to use this one a lot. I also like the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil as well. Those are pretty much the only two I use. I like to outline the top and bottom of my brow first before filling it in. I go in really gently with the pencil, not applying too much pressure. I like to build up the pigmentation over time. I don't want to go in too harsh right away, and I just go slow, take my time, build up the pigmentation over time. I really hate to rush to do my eyebrows or really any part of my makeup routine. For me, makeup is very relaxing. I like to take my time, enjoy it. I don't want to have to rush to get ready to go out the door or anything like that. Once I outline both brows, I start to fill them in. Again, I am really gentle with the pencil. I'm not pressing hard. I'm barely even holding the pencil, really. Just holding it really gently, pressing gently, and just running it through the brow hairs just to give it a little more pigmentation. And then once you're done, comb through, and I start to carve my brows out with concealer. I really like the clean brow look. For my concealer, I'm using the Loreal Infallible concealer in shade Porcelain, that's shade 01. I've been using this concealer for a while. I do like it. It's pretty good coverage. It doesn't make me break out. It's long wearing, so I have no complaints with it. It's not expensive. It costs around $6 at Target. It blends out really nicely. Today I am using the Real Techniques makeup sponge. I believe it's called the Miracle Complexion makeup sponge. I really do like this one. It is also budget friendly, but it's a soft sponge. It absorbs water well, and I've really had no issues with it. And it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other brands that do the same thing. Now I'm getting ready to start my eye look by first putting concealer on the lid and blending that out to prime the lid. I set that with this shade I'm Shy and dive into the eyeshadow. I know you're probably thinking, damn, how long is she going to blend for? But the truth is, I only live by one saying when it comes to eyeshadow, and that's, when in doubt, blend it out. Honestly, if you take the extra time to blend your eyeshadow and have patience when doing it, I guarantee you, you're going to notice a difference. Here I dipped my blending brush into the shade I'm Shy again, just to diffuse the edges a little bit more before dipping into concealer to cut the lid. After cutting the lid, I used the shade I'm Shy again to set the concealer. I do have rather creasy lids and almost like a hooded eyelid, so I had to go back in and fix the cut crease because the concealer always likes to move around. Then I went back in with the shade I'm Shy a second time just to reset the lid and make it a little bit brighter, and then more blending. Now comes the hardest part of my makeup routine, which is the liner. I'm going to use the shade Glory Hole from the eyeshadow palette to kind of map out the liner first before I go in with the actual liquid liner, because I am just terrible at this. Just try to go slow as possible. One thing I can tell you is that if I have to rush or get ready quickly, I am not doing a liner, that's for sure. For actual eyeliner, I'm going in with the Stilla All Day Wear Liquid Waterproof Eyeliner. I've been using this particular eyeliner for about 2 years. See, this is why I hate eyeliner, because I fucked it up already, but I'm just going to ignore that, and I will show you guys how to fix that actually. So I'm just going to proceed like that never even happened, pretend like that's not there. Continue to draw the liner. Now that I've done the liner on both eyes, it gave that one spot time to dry. So then I'm going to take a clean spoolie from my eyebrow pencil, scrape off that little bit of eyeliner, touch it up with some concealer, and then go back in with the eyeshadow, and it will be good as new once you blend it out. Then go back in much more carefully with the liquid liner and touch that up a bit. After that, guess what? It's more blending, and then the eyeshadow look is finished, and then it's on to the full face. my first step is primer. Today I'm using the NYX Angel Veil primer. Not gonna lie, I don't use primer every time I do my makeup. I do notice a difference when I use it, but I think a lot of primers are crap. I like the NYX Angel Veil, and I also like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This one in particular does leave a little bit of a white cast on the skin, as you can see, but since you're covering it up with, foundation, usually doesn't matter too much, but it does have a nice feel to the skin, makes it feel pretty soft, dries down nicely. Next, I'm using the Loreal Infallible Concealer in shade Porcelain again. Now, once I have all the concealer laid out everywhere I want it, I go back in with the Real Techniques sponge and blend that all out. You may have noticed that I don't really seem to use foundation in my makeup videos, which is common. I'm going to be doing the same thing today. I don't really like a lot of foundations out there. They just don't seem to sit right on my skin. Maybe I haven't found the right one. It's been a while since I've actually worn foundation. I've been really into just using concealer. Once I have the concealer all blended out, I go in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in shade Dim Light to set the concealer underneath my eyes and also a little bit on the face as well. At this point, I'm looking pretty ready for Halloween because I'm ghostly white, so we're going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, bronze up the edges of the face a little bit, going in very lightly, pressing lightly with the brush, only using a little bit of product at a time and just building it up slowly, because it's easier to build up slowly than it is to take away once you've already put the product down. Once I'm done laying down the bronzer with the brush, I go back in with the sponge that still has a little bit of concealer on it and just blend it out again just to make sure everything is extra blended, and then go in with blush. I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Rockateur blush. This is another product that I've been using for ages. I really want to try to find a new blush because this one unfortunately does break me out. A lot of blushes, because of the pigment in them, does have a tendency to break people out, but this is definitely one that freaks me out. I just love the tone of it. It really looks nice on my skin. But comment down below if you have a nice blush that you use that doesn't break you out, because I'd be definitely interested in trying it. Now for the fun part is highlighter. I'm using another Jeffree Star Cosmetics product. This is the Liquid Frost highlighter in shade Frostbite. It is very pigmented, not for the faint of heart. You can blend it down quite a bit, so if you go in heavy, you shouldn't have to worry. You can just blend it out with a sponge, a little bit of concealer, you should be good. But if you're someone that likes more of a subtle natural glow, this product's probably not for you. Once I lay down all the highlighter, I go in again with the sponge, blending that all out, and then I went over top of that with a Wet n Wild powder highlighter. That is one of my favorites as well. I really love the tone of it. It is shade, well, it's a Megaglo Wet n Wild highlighter. I know it's one of the popular ones. It's like that champagne-y pink shade, but I lost the label, so I have no idea what the shade name actually is. Sorry. Alright, my lovelies, so we are just about done with this look. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in shade Mannequin. It's one of my absolute favorite shades. I just really love the natural nude and the way it just looks on my skin tone. After that, we're using the same mascara I always use, which is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash. Like I've said before, I've been using this mascara for like 2 years. I really love it. It really gives my lashes that falsy feel, looking very lifted and full of volume without actually having to wear false lashes, because I suck at putting those on even more than I do at liner. But there you go, everyone. That is the final look. Before you go, please make sure, if you liked it, to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this look? Again, if there's any certain look you want me to do, please comment that below too, and I'll work on it for you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great day. If you do enjoy my videos, make sure to subscribe so you're notified in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.